What really inspired me to become a filmmaker was when I learned the art of storytelling in film school. And then I realized, watching popular Hollywood movies, I realized they were telling their stories, but our stories in the Caribbean weren't being told. So realizing that made me say, okay, this is the way I want to go, this is the path I want to go, and that inspired me to become a filmmaker.
So the love, the passion for it was always there. Even my time at secondary school, I always loved the drama pieces and getting involved in directing and stuff like that. So it's always been a passion. I always knew that I wanted to be in the industry.
It being a developing industry, there's not many opportunities in terms of funding and getting money and even making money off of filmmaking. So that has been a major challenge for me. But some of the opportunities is the demand for it and the want for it. And there's so many people that want to hear our stories. There's so many people outside of the Caribbean and inside the Caribbean that need to hear these stories. So I believe there are opportunities, but the starting funds are not really there. So that's a bit of a challenge for us.
The biggest challenge is that the industry has not been recognized at all by St. Lucia, period, in terms of from a governmental point of view to the basic man on the street. Really don't understand the benefits that the film industry can derive for a country like ours.
I strongly believe filmmaking can be a voice for the youth in the Caribbean, because so many times the youth are overlooked and they are not listened to. So I believe in them telling their stories and delivering their own messages and how their expressions through films. I believe that it could reach people without them having to fight or without them having to be rude or aggressive, and just channel that energy into filmmaking and communicate better.
I just thought it was very necessary to start to educate about the film industry from an earlier age, and hence the reason why I started off with the youth. So even before you leave school and even want to get into the industry, that you'll have a better understanding of the responsibilities of the industry. And again, coming back from my background, that when I left school and wanted to get into the industry, there wasn't an avenue. So I am too now trying to create that avenue for young people who are interested in the industry, and hence the reason for that early development that I'm trying to do with the youth.
So far, based on the response from a lot of the youth, they're very excited about doing that. I've been asked a lot of questions about my filmmaking experiences, so there is an interest. So I believe the future looks very bright for filmmaking in the Caribbean, and I believe that it can be achieved.
We talk about caterers, we talk about the taxi driver, we talk about the hotels. Every sector really and truly benefits from a film industry. So that's one of the reasons why we think it is vital, and not just vital, but it is necessary. Why not take advantage of it? Why not go to a film market and say, here we are, St. Lucia, an island ready to embrace you as a film crew, and utilize our space really. And our space is so many things: our beaches, our landscape, our people. And so we think that not just from a marketing point of view, but from an economical point of view, in terms of coming on island, that everybody benefits from it, and that's the advantage and where we see the film industry should go.